Hi, going to make this quick. Okay, this is the second part to the video that I made on knowledge. I had a little bit of short storage on my phone. I apologize for that. But back to what I was saying. I believe I was talking about George Orwell and the norms for his society at the time. I believe that since the Russian Revolution was going on and more people didn't like the Tsar, and the Tsar was this ruler that ruled in a way that made it seem like he didn't care about the people. And for a government, you don't really want to make it seem like you don't care about your people because your people will uprise against you. It's general consensus that any government should take in mind before thinking of ditching the people entirely, because people are what make up a society. Knowledge is what makes up a society. You don't have knowledge in a society, then why even have a society? In a sense. Hydrate. You take sips. It's late. You really want to hydrate a lot. At night, try to sip. Sip as much as you can. If you have tea, try not to gulp it down because that can just make you pee a lot. Back to what I was saying about knowledge. I believe that knowledge has a place. It has a place for everything. It has a place for everything we do as a society. Back to what I was saying about society, George Orwell, he wrote this book to show what these animals represented, what tyranny really does to a society. It doesn't really do anything, it just overpowers the weak. It shows how smart people are superior. That's what I'm trying to get at here, is that we don't want to be like the Russian government that wants to oppress people with knowledge. That's not what we're trying to do. That's not the revolution that we're trying to start. We're trying to rewrite the wrongs that were done by the Russians, and we really want to put equality at the top. I don't know if you read the book, but there's this saying in the book: four legs good, two legs bad. And in this case, the animals don't like the people. The people, like, spoiler alert, Mr. Jones is the tyrannizer. He's the, well, he's not really the tyrannizer. He's more of the czar. He's this person that nobody really wants to be around, that rules very badly. It's bad, bad rule. But we're trying to break through. That's what Lenin and Stalin did. Lenin and Stalin broke the chain, thought they were doing good, but all they wanted was power. But that's not what we're trying to do here. That's really not. We're trying to rewrite the wrongs, flip the status quo, build a revolution of people that actually want to help other people. One takeaway that I want you to understand from my videos is these aren't for money. I'm not doing this for money. I don't even have a job yet. Yes, I don't have a job, but I'm doing this to help people. I'm not doing it for myself, for financial gain, for clout. Clout. No. This is for the people, by the people. That's all knowledge should be. It should be from intellectual minds who want to change the world. That's what I'm seeing every day. Every day I go on YouTube and I see another guy trying to change the world. He's trying to bring you thoughts so you can think them in your own mind. So you bring them to other people. And then the chain starts again. We all want to live a sustainable life. We all want to be healthy. I believe that's what we should all strive to be: healthy, fit, clean, hygienic. Speaking of hygienic, get yourself some good soap. Just drop something. Get yourself some good soap. If you live in a rural area and you see stands like next to a farm or anything, those are typically Amish farms. They're Amish people. They live sustainably. They grow their own food, their crops. They're not the most hygienic. Some of them don't even shower, which is really bad, but they make good things. They make sustainable things. If you're looking for sustainable things, then I would highly recommend stopping at their places, their associate places. Because one thing I see every day, all day, is that people are forgetting about farmers. Farmers are fundamental. You go in a grocery store, you look around, you see all these highly processed things that have numbers of ingredients that don't do good for your health. But what do you see? You see people buying chips, candies, cookies, cakes, all these things that are made with oils, seed oils. Things that are highly oxidized, not cold pressed, or non basic ingredients. Find whole ingredients, is what I'm trying to say. And you can start with your soap and your food and your clothes. This isn't supposed to be hard. It shouldn't be. You should want to spend your money on your health and your fitness and your knowledge. You should want to buy knowledge. You should want to buy books. We view knowledge as a bad thing, but books are good for your mind. They fuel your head. I feel like that's what everybody needs. I have a whole bookshelf, and I'm 15. Yes, you heard that right. 15 years old. Most people my age are playing video games all day, every day, doing nothing with their lives. And if that's you, good. Good for you. But for my optimal health and performance, I'm going to keep on this lifestyle. I'm going to keep doing the things that I love. I gave up all those pleasurable things. Maybe I'll watch a movie there and then. Maybe I'll watch Naruto. But I'm not going to overindulge. I know all those health fanatics are going to yell at me about watching too much video. I mean, watching too much video games, watching too much movies or shows, but they don't have to be bad. They really don't. They can be good also, but you need to have good habits. Another book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Great author. I have not finished the book, but I'm planning on finishing it soon. It's a great book. Enjoy it so far. One of the key things I took from it were tribes. I mean, back to what I was saying about media and movies and all that. Things like Facebook, Twitter, all those places, they are based around tribes. Yes, you heard that right, tribes. You're probably wondering, what's a tribe? Tribes are what make human beings human beings. I look at my mom, I look at my father, they're part of my tribe. They're part of me. They teach me things, I learn from them. One thing I've learned is learn the right things. Learn for yourself. Learn optimally. And learn for the right reasons. If you learn how to do a backflip by learning from your father or your mother, then that's sustainable. That's sustainable knowledge because you're getting it from people that you trust. I'm getting back into knowledge here. Mind's circling back. Mind has a funny way of doing that sometimes. Well, I gotta get to bed soon. About 10:53 p.m. Really try to keep up on my schedule. It's another thing. Scheduling. Scheduling is hard. It is difficult if you're a busy person. But it doesn't have to be. Many philosophers and people like Socrates, all these people, they like the way of living slow. I've been trying to implement that into my life. Sometimes it can be hectic when you're always running or hurrying. You just need to relax sometimes. You can teach your relaxness through meditation. You can learn how to do that. Mindfulness is a great, important thing to learn when you're trying to have optimal health and mental health. Journaling, gratitude journaling. You're probably looking at me wondering, what is gratitude journaling? Well, gratitude journaling is the best form of journaling out there, I would say, because you take it into daily life. I'm looking at you now, and I need you to understand that gratitude is the best medicine for your mind. Gratitude is powerful. I didn't gratitude journal for a long time, but when I started, it changed my life. I'm telling you. an hour or so ago, I told my father that I was grateful for him. I was grateful for how he provided for me. I was grateful for the sun. I was grateful for books. It has to be, it could be anything. Just say what you're grateful for, and it will come to you. You will gradually become gratefuler and more grateful. Just become easier in your daily life. It'll make you happier. It'll make you. I don't know how to explain it, but it will make you feel good, man. It will make you feel good. It'll make you feel great. Oh, remember to stretch. Not the neck rolls. Some of you guys have neck rolls out there. I know, I can see it under your chin. You can't hide that. You can't hide that, bro. Come on. Do this with me. Ready? I know you're gonna do it. Just do it with me, okay? Follow along. Okay, I'm going to stick out my tongue. I'm going to go side to side, left to right, 50 times. 50 fingers, 50 times. All right? It's like one of those. Just think of it as like yoga. Think of it as yoga. All right? Let's do downward dog. Let's do hamstring stretch or something like that. Okay, ready? Really stick out your tongue. That's 50. That exercise can get a little weird, and I wouldn't recommend it in public, but if you want to exercise your neck, it really makes a difference to your jawline and all around here. You really want to breathe through your nose. Try to breathe through your nose. Don't suck on. Don't suck in all the air. I see you sleeping with that. I see you. I see you snoring over there. Do not. Just don't. Trust me on this. Do not breathe in through your mouth. Your jaw will go all the way back here, bro. You'll see the jawline come out. You will look like a Sigma male. You want to look like a Sigma male? You want the that face? Do it, bro. Okay, this is getting way off topic, but let's get back into it. Knowledge. You look at people like Einstein, Socrates, philosophers of their time. They were amazing. They knew everything. They had ways with words. You think of people like Churchill. He's a guy with words, but he uses it. Vocabulary is different from knowledge. You could say that. But knowledge is just as powerful as vocabulary. Just as powerful as strength. Because it uses your mind. Your mind is amazing. It's so amazing, in fact, that You have thousands of neurons in your brain. You have hormones that do certain things, that secrete certain hormones, like dopamine. If you've watched and listened to the podcast of hubermanpodcast.com, you should know that dopamine is incredibly important for everyday life and living in general. You step into a cold shower, you're gonna get a spike in dopamine. Now, negative aspects of getting dopamine is eating cakes, candies, ice cream, all those fun things that you think give you happiness. What do they give you? Dopamine. What is dopamine derived from? Happiness, of course. At least that's what I think. Let's take, for example, a cheetah. What does a cheetah mother do? A cheetah mother do? A cheetah mother do? A cheetah mother provides for her cubs. She feeds them, she gives them warmth, she gives them food. I was watching this documentary on Netflix, but it was about a mother and her cubs, and it took weeks, even months, for her to get food for her children. She had to fend off hyenas and all these animals. It just shows you how amazing nature is and how you should indubitably value nature. That's why I like to recycle. That's why I like to choose sustainable sources like titanium water bottles, ceramic and glass cups, mason jars, lemons. Drink lemon water. Gives you electrolytes. You want electrolytes? Get yourself some lemon and lime. Easy as that. Pop them in your drink. Give you electrolytes. Salt. And all you athletes out there, you're wondering, how can I metabolize? Metabolism is, I believe, achieved through more salt. If you're an athlete, get yourself some salt. Get you that glass, sustainable glass, not this. Just example, glass containers. Get yourself some glass containers. You don't want any of that BPA stuff in there. BPAs, if you don't know, are bad for your health. If you're using or getting produce, eggs, fish, all these things. I mean, of course, you can't do it for everything. That could be a little too much. But you can fish. You can get them from sustainable sources, farms. Just look for your local farms. Don't use the produce bags. Don't use those plastic bags they use. Use paper bags. Paper bags are magnificent. They are great at holding your produce. They may not be the best. They could rip. But you're not putting them in those big plastic bags. Those plastic bags with the little hoops. Those are terrible, and that's why I say get yourself some good sustainable things from good sustainable sources. Back to what I was saying about knowledge, I have a few minutes to talk about it. 25 minutes or so. Knowledge. Conclusion I'm trying to get here is knowledge is everywhere. Knowledge is in the news. Knowledge is in everyday life. It's from your parents. It's how you ride your bike. You get knowledge. You learn how to do it. You ran into that tree. That was an accident. But now you learn from that. You gained knowledge. You gained wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom kind of overlap in areas, but they're both fundamentally the same. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.